Stewardship with SNB. Stewardship with SNB. Hello, good afternoon everyone, and thank you for joining us on this special interview program on Stewardship with SNB on Rstv. My name is Solomon Nelson Great. Today, our roving cameraman is caught up with Chief NWUIZI, the Buga one of Eche ethnic nationality and one of the leaders of disbanded simplified movement in Eche ethnic nationality, is joining us on this special interview program to take a look at what is before Governor FUBARA and, of course, the way forward. Chief NWUIZI, welcome to our program.
It's my pleasure having you.
All right, Governor FUBARA is back to governance after the emergency rule. What should we expect, or rather, what should Rivers people expect from him going forward? You're one of his closest allies.
Thank you. Good afternoon. Yes. Like you said, my name is Chief NWUIZI. Going by your question, of course, Rivers people knows their governor, and their governor knows them. And what we're expecting from him is nothing but what he knows how to do, and that which has done before. He will continue to lead Rivers State with all sense of humility. You know, he's a very humble man. So that's why during the time of recess, people cry. Now that he's back, and he has assured the Rivers people that he's going to, after one or two weeks, watch out and see what is going to happen.
Chief, in other words, what I'm asking is that what will be the fate of the projects before his settlement with Wiki? There were some projects he carried out.
Yes, of course you and I are in this state. You know that every project he started, then within the state of emergency, we are all abandoned by the administrator. He is back on track. In the next few weeks, he will visit virtually every project he has started, and to be honest to you, he is going to complete every project he has just started. None will be left behind.
All right. As soon as the emergency rule expired, the assembly led by Martin Ameuli didn't show much respect to the governor by ordering that he submits a list of commissioners and, of course, the 2025 budget. In your opinion, what do you think should be the right thing to do?
Well, I'm just hearing it from you.
It was in the media space, sir.
I'm just hearing from you. I haven't heard about that. And if such type of thing happened, well, let me take it that because I didn't hear, I do not know how to talk about that. Yeah.
Okay, do you think that the terms of agreement signed by Governor FUBARA is fair enough to his supporters?
What kind of agreement? You and I are not there. To me, as ardent supporter of FUBARA, whatever agreement he has read that he is good with me, and he is good with all my supporters. I have said it loud and clear to them.
Okay, some believe that President Tinubu stoked the fire of crisis, conflict in Rivers State, and then now pretending to quench the fire. Do you share this opinion?
I don't.
What's your opinion?
The president did what is right as a leader, as a father, and will commend him for his intervention. When you are not too close, you wouldn't understand what transpired. I think his intervention within the period he came will appreciate his fatherly intervention and will commend him for that.
What do you think about the current romance between President Tinubu and Governor FUBARA? Do you think Minister Wiki has shot himself in the leg? by introducing the president into the bribery, the conflict, the crisis?
No, we get it tomorrow. The governor respects and regards the SCT minister, and as his leader, one way or the other, I keep saying it every day to those who happen to listen to my media chats, that Wike played a role in the emergency of FUBARA, and FUBARA have not for one day denied that fact. So if is FUBARA not a governor? FUBARA is a governor. He has the right to relate with the president. Of course, he is the leader of the state. He is the governor. He is the leader in the state. I don't think the SCT minister, Chief Barrister Wike, will say no to that fact. I don't think. I think it's a good thing that both of them are now reaching Mr. President, and so the dividend of democracy can come to the state. That's my thinking.
You see Governor FUBARA, I don't, even though I'm in the media. I only talk about it. Yes. People are saying that he doesn't talk to you leaders. There's no information trickling from him down to you leaders to the bottom. Is that correct? Is that healthy?
Possibly that person is not a leader. As a close associate, I feel proud, and I have no remorse saying it, that I'm close to the governor, and he's watching this program. And I do know that since I get into full-blown politics, this is the only governor that can interact, both official and unofficial, with his leadership, with his caucus. He feels free to say anything he wants to say. He feels free to allow us say whatever thing we want to say before him. So I don't know where they're getting that.
So what are those things he says to you? He feels free to talk. What are those things he says to you that has to do with the people, has to do with governance?
Yes, that if there are any area he's not doing well, that we should please let him know. And he wants to know what people think about him. He wants to know the kind of projects he has to take. Take example, my local government. Look at the projects that are ongoing. Did he just fly from the place to know that those projects are to be done? He decided he has to do it because he was listening from the advice of the people around him. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what are those things that you have noticed that you think you can share with him?
Everything that I feel that I need to share with him. He gives me order to discuss it. And
such as?
That's private.
No, this I'm talking about something that has to do with the state.
The state, yes, that's what I'm saying.
The economic progress of the state. Is it private?
That is what you are saying. That's what you are saying today. You see the project that he littered all over the local government.
That was before his suspension.
And he has started it again. He has started it.
Which of them has he started?
I said earlier that in less than 2 weeks, he will tour around all the local government to inspect the projects that was abandoned within the recess period.
That's a very useful information you're giving us.
Yes, I can tell you that authoritatively. Yes.
All right. Okay, that's good. All right. There are media reports, Chief, that there is pressure on Governor FUBARA by Tinubu to abandon the PDP and can jump to the APC. How long do you think he can hold on to that pressure?
I haven't been privileged to that information.
Okay, we are privileged because we're in the media.
Yes.
So I'm throwing it back to you now.
Yeah, he hasn't told me. My loyalty to him is 100%.
But I am telling you from a privileged point of view,
yes,
that there are such reports. In the event that it happens to be true, how long can Governor FUBARA hold on to the pressure to go to APC?
If he decides tomorrow that we are all leaving to APC tomorrow, and he thinks that yes, there is need for us to help Mr. President to deliver him in this state. So we have to. We have no choice. because I'm speaking as an individual and few followers that I have will have no choice than to follow him and deliver Mr. President and for him to go back for second term.
Okay, Chief, Rivers people would like to know, given what has gone down in the past 6 months, whose agenda is Governor FUBARA running the state with? Is it Wike's agenda or Governor FUBARA's agenda? Whose agenda, sir?
I don't know when you talk about agenda. A governor is FUBARA is a governor, and he has his roadmap on what he wants to do to keep his legacy.
But some are saying it's tied to the apron strings of the FCT minister. So he couldn't have been independent enough to have his agenda. That's what we're asking. Whose agenda is Governor FUBARA using? Is it his agenda or Wike's agenda?
No, the only thing I know is that every project the former minister, the former governor, and the minister of city have started, he's completing them. Because governance is a continuous thing, you know, and he has always showcased that sincerity in him, in saying, okay, I need to keep a legacy that after my tenure, certainly his tenure will come to an end one day. What will people remember me for? I believe this is his own agenda. I don't think he tied his agenda on any human being.
Agenda of making up the list for commissioners, agenda for preferred projects to be cited in local government A, local government B, local government C. That's what I'm talking about, sir.
Okay. Until the commissioner list are out, I won't preempt the governor. And then you talk about project. I did say earlier here that it's one man that listens. You know, it's one man that listens. That's why there is no local government you will say today. You mentioned today that FUBARA doesn't have, either he has commission or he doesn't have up to 2-3 projects ongoing in that local government. Tell me one. You're from this state, Charisma. So if he's doing that, it should be a collective agenda of all of us, including you. Yes.
Good to know, sir.
Yes.
So, do you see the PDP regaining its influence in Rivers State, especially now that it is touted that the governor may be crossing over to the APC? Do you see the PDP regaining its influence in Rivers State?
Well,
or a PDP man now?
I am, and 1 + 1 sometimes doesn't come to 2 in politics. I will say that let us keep our finger crossed. Till then, oh no.
All right. So we'll just take a short break. We've been talking to Chief AMBROSE. He is the leader of the disbanded Simplified Movement in the Che local government area. We'll take a short break, and when we return, we'll talk more about Rivers politics and, of course, the agenda before Governor FUBARA. Don't go away. Stewardship with SNB. Stewardship with SNB. Stewardship with SNB live on Rstv, and my guest hasn't changed, Chief AMBROSE Wunzi, the Buga one of a Che ethnic nationality, and of course the leader of the disbanded Simplified Movement in a Che local government area. Chief, once again, welcome to our program. So, Chief, let me repeat that question. Who do you think is the biggest loser in the crisis that rocked River State? Governor FUBARA, Minister Wike, FUBARA supporters, Wike supporters, their House of Assembly, or Rivers people, and why?
Rivers people.
Why? Do you think?
Because we couldn't manage ourselves, and since we couldn't take time to resolve our differences, that gave room for an outsider to govern Rivers State for 6 months. And I'm sure all of us have felt the pain. And that is why I said, let the affliction not rise the second time. So, Rivers people are the losers.
Chief, let me cast your mind back to previous interviews we have had with you. You sounded very hot those days, but now you're cool and calm. With which lens do you see Rivers politics now? Different from the lens you were?
Because there is reconciliation. We have reconciled and we have asked God to allow us to forgive each other. And then let the past be past. We cannot continue war. Singing or beating the drum of war cannot help anybody. So now that there is reconciliation that is being made, so let the past be the past and let's forge ahead for the betterment of the state.
Okay, talking about reconciliation, Chief, looking at Governor FUBARA's antecedent, what is the guarantee that he will not abandon his supporters if the chips are down?
As of today, FUBARA doesn't have supporters. His supporters are the Rivers people who gave him the mandate. All of us are his supporters. So when you talk about FUBARA abandoning his supporters, that means we are not still thinking about division. Everybody is FUBARA's supporter because he is the governor of the state. So there is room for him to carry everybody along, which of course I know that he will.
So if you were governor of FUBARA, what would be your policy thrust for Rivers State?
Because there is reconciliation, I have to abide by carrying everybody along. For those who want to be carried along.
All right, let's take a look at Rivers politics sectorally. In Ichi, there are some roads credited to his name, but yet it's not completed for now. What are you expecting the governor to do for Ichi people? He has 1 year, 6 months.
Certainly, no matter the distraction that happened, that took place, he's going to complete all the projects he started in Nigeria. And I can assure you that he will.
Did you remind him?
He will do more.
Have you reminded him about it?
Whether I reminded him or not, he will do more in Nigeria. That's sure bank. If he has taken 4 projects within the short period of the turbulent time, he was able to carry out to 4 projects in Nigeria. Before he leaves office, he will commission more other projects in Nigeria.
Given the fact that the wound was very deep, as a result of the crisis, do you think that the scars can magically disappear the way the government is painting it?
It has disappeared.
Oh, it has already disappeared?
Yes. For free. I will tell you that. It's already disappeared.
Have you met with the Wiki group?
Wiki group, all of us are one group.
No, are you meeting?
Yes, all of us we are in church today.
So what were you whispering to the other?
Whispering? I will not. Is it Biafra Nigeria Civil War?
Chief NWUIZI is known to be one of the staunch supporters of government.
Of course, till tomorrow.
Somebody might have sat close to you in the church.
Yes.
What were you telling the person? What was the person telling you rather?
What would the person tell me? Then, oh boy, we have to move forward. That's all. The state must move forward. This state is not anchored on FUBARA and Wiki. Today, FUBARA is the governor. We are praying that let him complete his tenure first. He has about 1 year plus. Let God guide him. let him complete it first.
So there are no plans for Governor FUBARA to go for second tenure in 2027?
Well, when we reach that time, no politics, like I said earlier, 2 plus 2 cannot give you 4 in politics. That's why I said it is never over until it is over. So our prayer now is let God guide him to complete this first term given to him to superintend over River State. After that, then we'll look at his scorecard. Rivers people will look at it. Whether he did well, whether he deserved to go second term or not. For now, all what we are praying for is let there be peace and let him complete his term.
All right, Chief, one of the first things that Amewole, the Speaker of the House of Assembly, did as soon as they resumed work was to call for the probe of Ibokete, the sole administrator of River State, the former sole administrator of River State. But the governor, in his broadcast or in his public statement, disavowed that this was saying he didn't want to tow that path. Is there a disagreement between the governor and the Amewole group now?
They are just telling me. I won't have to hear these things. If I hear it, I'll have it.
It was in the public domain, sir.
I didn't hear. I'm not a social media person.
Okay, now that you have heard from me, sir, what is your response?
That's the job of a governor to do. Himself and Amewole is a speaker. He is in charge of assembly. If that is the best, fine. Governor have no mandate to probe the administrator. If the Amewole have the mandate as a speaker and assembly member of the state to probe, not when you use the word probe.
The financial impropriety.
Yes, I think for me, if that is what he said, I would say he has the right to ask this: can we have the expenditure of within the period we are in the office governing our state? There is nothing wrong for the administrator to say, okay, this is how I spend the money, this is how the money that came. Yeah. You should be able to tell the vast people, these are the projects I use the money to do.
Will River State, under the leadership of Governor FUBARA, campaign, work, and vote for Tinubu in 2027?
Why not?
Why? He caused pains in the thinking of the ordinary riversman.
No.
There was emergency rule.
Emergency rule.
Our monies were carted away
Emergency rule.
by the emergency people.
Yeah, emergency rule came because we couldn't put ourselves together. So, for Mr. President, I think till tomorrow I will drop my car for him.
So will River State work for Governor Tinubu's re-election?
Of course. Well,
In the midst of the pains he caused Rivers people?
he didn't cause anything. We went on recess when the heat was too much. Yes, we went on recess when the heat was too much.
1 year, 6 months remaining for Governor FUBARA. What are the quick fixes do you think he should do to write his name in gold?
He has started it, he will complete them. All the projects he has started with, if by the special grace of God he is able to complete them, I can tell you that will speak volume for him.
That was Chief AMBROSE, the Obuga one of a chain ethnic nationalism and the leader of this disbanded simplified movement in a chain local government area. Chief, thank you so much for being a part of the program. Thank you so much. And that's it with our program. Join us again same time. I'll bring you another guest on a different topic. I am Solomon Nelson Breed. Bye-bye. Stewardship with SNB.